And we back, y'all. Episode 79. I'm here in Evansville, Indiana, and I got a special one for you today, y'all. Philthy Phil. He's got a shop called Philthy Wear. Y'all got to check him out. One of the best sellers in the state, and let alone the Midwest, man. He's doing big things. He's got literally, when I say he's got the patch game on lock, he's got it deadbolted over a deadbolt over a deadbolt. He's got about 364 deadbolts. You know, so one more, and he's got one for the whole year. That's just how locked in this man is. So I want y'all to really just go follow him, go support, go tap in. Because, man, the world's filthy. We about to turn that thing filthy rich. Let's go. We gotta. I'm gonna show y'all a little bit about the page. We here though, y'all. You know what I mean? Let's dive into some of the racks, man. We got racks of goods outside the store, $15 a piece. You know what I'm saying? Come pull up. You even got some more over here. You know what I'm saying? You're looking for the good deals. And tell me this logo isn't absolutely insane. Filthy. Hey, come on down. $10 rack. He's got things buzzing. He's got jerseys, which I already grabbed a bag. You know what I'm saying? I already got my order prepaid. Everything's good to go. Make sure you tap in with him. That's the benefit of being plugged in. You got to go tap in with him, and he'll take care of you every single time. Whether you buying stuff, selling stuff, tap in with him. Phil out of Evansville, Indiana. Philthy Wear. Hey, you missing out if you don't. Y'all see this. You know, just a little bit of the sauce. But we're gonna take y'all in. What's going on, Phil? Yeah, y'all. Y'all see it. Literally a whole trunk full of hats. Yeah. We're gonna be back. I got something for y'all. Episode 79, y'all. Hey, appreciation. Hey, we got some goods. We'll be diving through them later. That'll be on a separate video. But hey, this is the Philthy World exclusive. We here with the man himself, Phil.
How you doing? What's good?
Man, y'all got to tap in for real. Like I said, when you're coming down to Evansville, 100% professional, 100%. The vibes just the same. It's just you got to experience it. You know what I'm saying? Y'all seen the logo, y'all seen the vibes. This is the man himself, the logo connoisseur, the patch king. Hey, hold it down. I'm telling you.
That's right, man.
So tell the people, man, how did you get started? Where was Philthy Wear from day one? Where did that start at?
Day one, before the vintage, I was into the sneakers, and that's kind of what led me into the vintage. So I used to be a big sneakerhead, making YouTube videos and collection video, like reselling. That's how I got into reselling my sneakers. And then eventually, I don't know, prices were going up, hype beast stuff was really starting to happen. Like, I remember one time people were making fun of me because I wanted the Space Jams in 2009.
Yeah.
And then, like, they come out a couple years later and people are like, oh,
going
man,
nuts.
Everyone wants them now. But it's just like a couple people trying to clown me over little funny things like that happening. But then, like, got into the vintage before it was, like, where it is now.
Yeah.
You know, a little earlier on. And then, at one point, I wasn't even selling at first, just thrifting cool shit. And then a year down the road, it's like, damn, this shit's actually worth money. And I don't even wear it anymore. And then, like, I was like, maybe I'll try it and sell it like I was selling the sneakers. And then, just like that.
He said, I got the sales shit in me. I can do it.
I'm making bigger percentages on the sneakers. I don't want to be paying $150 for sneakers and selling for $180, feeling like, hey, flipped them for $30
right,
on a $150 investment.
Right.
Whenever you find someone good for a buck.
For a buck, you sell for 10, sell for 20, 50.
And it's
yeah,
like,
that don't happen. You can't compare that. It's like crack money.
Finish line.
It's crack money.
Yeah, so, you know, I got into doing that and then I made a website at one point. Troff.co is what it was called.
Troff, like TROFF?
TROF.co.
Okay.
Really, me and my buddies in high school were just saying funny sounding words back then. We were just,
Troff.
We were just random shit.
Yeah.
So I just thought it was short, simple. My friends think it's funny. And like easy for people to remember.
Right.
It really didn't have a meaning behind it other than my friends having a good time.
They enjoyed it.
And so, yeah, obviously my friends are going to support me too, so it's like, you know, it's had them in mind.
Yeah.
And something's quick and easy, even if no one knows what it means, it's quick and easy.
Yeah.
And then, so I did that for a couple of years, had a website, was just selling off my own website, trying to promote it anywhere like Reddit and shit like that. And I guess 2015 is whenever I made that, January 2015. And then did that for 3 years. I ended up moving out to Colorado for a little bit, thrifted out there more, and it was like, oh, there's better shit out here.
Yeah.
So I was
probably newer areas and stuff too.
Yeah, and just different type of stuff, more winter.
Yeah.
Stuff that you don't find here. So I was like learning of a little different niche, you might say, of product. You know, just
adding to your inventory,
widening my knowledge of vintage too, messing with people. But then I moved back to went to IU, Bloomington, about a year, and then a year in there, a dude opened a shop called Select Stock. And then I ended up selling him some stuff in the store, and then I ended up being his first employee. And I was still grinding in school. I didn't have.
It's a beautiful story, y'all. You better listen to this one.
But yeah, it gets cool because I was doing fashion design at IU, so it's like clothing.
Yeah.
So it's like, oh, he does. I was already doing the vintage, knew what I was doing, and trying to make shit.
That's add to your bag.
Yeah, perfect little spot for my resume. So then, once I graduated, I told my buddy Nick at Select Stock. He that was his first store, and I told him, like, I'm gonna have to get a real job now. I'm graduating, blah blah blah.
Right.
But I had lived in Colorado once, and he kind of wanted to expand. And you know, we're in this college town, so we kind of made up a plan. Like, let's go to Boulder, another college town. Let's go.
Is that where Colorado's at?
So yeah, so me and him, he got another employee, Brian, to hold it down here. And then me and Nick, we
went there.
We just
created it.
Drove out there. We slept in the shop for 2-3 weeks. Like no
air mattress or
there we had a couch and a cot.
Oh, even better.
And,
you were above the air mattress.
And like I had to get a new car to get out there because my other one just wasn't cutting it. It was, you know, so I had to do this little investment thing. Pull up. He's got the U-Haul, so we drive out 14 hours, filled up U-Haul, filled up my car, and just said, fuck it, let's do this thing.
How long were you out there?
I was out there 11 months.
11 months?
Yep, so I went out there, took us about a month to set it up. He had already found a spot on the hill in Boulder, and so then, yeah, we did that whole thing. It was cool, met a lot of people.
He's still out there?
He's still out there. Well, he's not.
The store is there?
So 11 months in, the COVID thing was hitting.
Yeah.
College students went home early. That's who we were selling to.
Yeah.
You know, it was just like, it wasn't my thing. I just helped start it. So my house lease was up. So I moved back here where I'm from. Did my own thing.
What a fucking move that was.
Yeah, and so it took me, I don't know, I was just chilling for a few months here, just thrifting.
Yeah. Doing what you do.
You know, hanging with friends, family, making some money, doing a little, helping my buddy with his business, little things. And then I finally was like, all right, I'm ready to do this. I got all these clothes. I've been just thrifting, thinking like, eventually I'm gonna have a store.
Yeah.
Found a cool spot. This was like an old juice. It was a juice spot. They just, I don't know, blending up veggies and fruits and making juices.
Like a local tropical smoothie type thing?
A little something like that. Healthy juices. And so it was empty during the COVID.
This place has still got the juice, y'all. Don't get it twisted.
Still a juice shop.
This thing is juicier than a motherfucking orange.
Filthy juice.
Filthiest juice.
But so, like, the brick walls be giving the vibes.
Oh yeah, 100%.
Oozing out. But so it's a cozy thing. I'm here to provide an experience for the people. You know? So it's something. There's probably a 2-hour drive around here if you want to go to a vintage shop.
Yeah.
Like
100%.
This type of stuff. You gotta go to Louisville or Indy or Bloomington, St. Louis, Nashville. You gotta go somewhere that's like, it's gonna have to be a day trip if you want to shop some vintage.
Right.
So it's like I gotta gotta open a shop here. It's the third most populated city in Indiana.
He's in the magazine, yo. Where's that magazine?
It's under the Levi's.
I'm gonna make sure I post that in the when I post this video. Y'all are definitely gonna see that video.
It's probably like
In the 15 was the one. When you post it, when I post it, you'll know, man. This dude's a real deal. Real deal. Good people, good energy, great store vibes. The music's busting. He's got good selections, great prices.
How's it smell?
It smells like vintage, baby. It smells like vintage. But yeah, y'all.
Tingling all the senses.
You see that? That's the one. Olivia. Olivia's her name. I didn't remember her name. I just thought she was Miss Philthy. Miss Philthy.
You met her at Fall Fest.
Yeah.
You've been here one time during the most poppin' weekend out on the street. They got like, did you eat some food?
Oh yeah, had to eat everything.
It's one of the biggest food festivals in the country. It's like 400.
They do over exaggerate it though on the food, because like they tried to shake me up with the lemon shake-ups. I'm from Michigan, so you already know lemonade is what we call it. You know, if it's lemon shake-ups, I asked the guy before I bought it. I said, lemon shake-ups, this is some new stuff. It's got ice cream. He's like, you're gonna see. And I was like, so you're not telling me if you got? He didn't tell me. I bought that thing. I was like, this is damn fucking lemonade. This is $4.50 for lemonade. Hey, it's still fire, but
it's a vibe.
Yeah, or Pronto Puffs. They mini corn dogs, y'all. They mini corn dogs. But Pronto Puffs, it does sound nice. It does sound nice.
But it's a vibe. It's cool. If you ever get a chance to come to Evansville, the first full week of October, you can experience that.
There's like 100 trucks
right out here, right there, out the door. Yeah, well, no, like 400 trucks.
Yeah.
And fucking Ferris wheel and all the rides and.
You guys can see in the store, if you ever come to the 989 Jersey Plug store, in the corner we have literally the shirts from last fall. It was like the 100th anniversary?
It was for the Fall Fest.
Yeah, the 100th anniversary for the Fall Fest. Yeah, yo, the image was crazy, the hats are crazy. Like I said, it's a filthy world over here, but y'all better tap in and hey, just tap in for real.
Yeah, man. So yeah, I've been here a year and 5-6 months. It was 2 Black Fridays ago that I opened up. Yeah. And so it's been going good, man. People love it and stuff. It's cool whenever like people from out of town come in, because they're like, oh, this reminds me of LA, or this reminds me of New York.
For sure.
Like the vintage shops I went to there, so it's cool to hear that, because like
it gives me like that the slobby Robbie, like that vibe, where like you kind of almost have a little bit of. I mean, he's in Arizona, but
But yeah, it's just like when I moved back here, it's like, man, if I'm gonna live here, there's gotta be something cool going on. I'm gonna have to make something cool happen. Because like, I don't know, when I was growing up here, it was always like, oh, it's so lame here. There's no, because we're in the Midwest.
Bottom of
everything like trends and stuff that happen on the coast and work their way in and get to right in the middle, so we get it last.
Yeah, I feel it though.
But so it's like, I don't know. I was living in Colorado, experiencing some different shit, trying to bring a cool vibe back to Evansville.
It's here. It's filthy.
We brought it here. So
where did you always have like that after your first logo? Was Philthy like an easy transition, like with the logo and everything?
It was just like Phil. My name's Phil, so Philthy. Yep. And like selling used clothing. Sometimes some people be thinking like, oh, I don't want to buy used clothing.
I know those people.
They're like, I don't go to thrift stores. Yeah. And it's just like, that's where you go. You gonna look like everyone else if you just go to the mall.
100%.
So Philthy, I got the skunk as a logo because it's a North American animal. Yeah. So I like to represent America. It's not just in America, but it's North America. It's something like it's like Japan got the panda bears, or China got the panda.
Would you say you're like an earth connoisseur? You connected to like with the earth and shit?
Yeah, I like walking around barefoot in the grass.
See, I hate that shit.
You like that?
You stepping on sticks, be fucking my feet up. Yeah, I do it like sometimes, but certain times,
Every now, like sometimes in the morning, it's just that's gotta be the first thing I do. Go outside, pee in the grass.
Oh shit! Pee in the grass.
Feel
party vibes.
Just like get that energy.
I like
that
it.
earth energy. That'd be something.
See, I thought the trick was coffee and like a blunt, you know, like.
Sometimes it'd be like that. But.
You ever see them like new sandals? They're like legit like with grass on like the sandal.
A little turf.
Yeah, a little turf looking. Yeah, those might be perfect. That might be a gift for you.
Well, I need that earth energy.
Yeah.
I saw a picture of a pair of shoes where it was like Converse, but they totally took the sole off, so they're just walking barefoot. But it looked like they had the shoes on, but that's too much for me.
There was somebody who just made some like Converse looking, like wild looking shoes. And they got like Nike. Nike tried to do it, but he like tried to do some other shit that Nike did. I don't know if you know what I'm talking about. It's like the all black like Chucks, but they had like that. You know how Vans made like, I think it's Vans maybe. Vans made like this funky looking concept to it, and it's terrible. I'm gonna find it and I'll tag it and send you a picture of it.
Well, yeah, man, that's my job. One thing I feel like makes it different. Well, I'll be doing some the patches. You know,
the patch king.
So,
he's got the crown. He took it off earlier. You know what I'm saying? I won't make him put it back on, but
you know, I made the little curtain right here, sewed all the patches on. I even put the little, I can't remember what they're called, the rings.
Beautiful.
But I made it all. I had to sew up some more fabric on there. It's big, heavy duty. Ain't no joke.
Yeah.
It might look simple.
Oh, it's got the giant command hooks on that thing.
Ain't no iron-ons on that thing.
People go camping and hiking, mountain climbing. Yeah.
Those carabiners.
Carabiners, yeah.
Yeah, but so I'm into the patch sewing and stuff. I got a bunch of jean jackets that are like covered patches. There's some patch.
Yeah, we're gonna show some of these jackets and that crazy bejeweled NASCAR joint.
Oh yeah, that one's wicked.
What is one thing that like no matter what, when you find it, you're like, I can't even put this in the store. I gotta keep this. So I've seen a couple Philthy tees out there that I was like, oh, it's not Philthy tees. Oh, they're fire. They're just like, it said like Philthy on it.
Oh,
the red.
Earth?
I think maybe that was it. It was like the red.
That was the thing I did a few years back on Earth Day. I had a bunch of vintage tees and I got heat transfer made with the Philthy Earth.
Okay.
Dripping.
Yeah, it looks like some vintage. I was like, why is he selling this? This is so fire.
So it was on vintage tees and I don't know. I did it on Earth Day. I tried to tell people like, pick up like on Instagram, just like pick up a whole trash bag of trash. Like take a video of you doing it so I know you're really doing it. Not just taking out the trash can. Like go outside, pick up trash. If you fill up a whole trash bag, I'll ship you one for free. And a few people did it, good 30, 40 people. I had like 100 tees.
That's still lit.
So then I had to just try and sell the rest. I guess I could have given it away for free.
You better work for that shit.
Yeah, you gotta work for that shit. So
donate some trash, save the planet. How important is it to you to save the planet? Obviously,
it's pretty important.
People don't realize when you thrift, you are saving the planet. You are protecting the landfills from just so much potential fire.
Yeah, man. Fuck fast fashion. That's what all my homies say. Fuck fast fashion.
You heard it here.
But no, I'm big on Made in USA stuff.
Yeah.
And obviously most.
So no Thailand boots ever.
No,
never.
No.
I found some crazy Thailand boots.
It's all good if it's still vintage and it's made somewhere else. That's fine. But typically, like if some old folk comes in here asking like, what kind of stuff are you looking for? It's like, well, typically if it says Made in USA, it's probably vintage. So that might probably be something I'd be interested in. So, and I got a degree in fashion design, so I'm big into sewing and manufacturing stuff. So I'm trying to get stuff made too.
Yeah.
But I want to get it made in USA. Like I know you can go on Alibaba.
Oh yeah.
And you can make anything you want, but it's gonna be made in China, and it might be super cheap too, but it's also super low quality. And they make that stuff to fill up those landfills even taller. You know what I'm saying? So I'm trying to. It's harder too to source USA made, manufacturing. But there be spots. If you dig, you gotta dig on the internet, and there's places, and it's more expensive. But like I got those socks. I don't know if you saw those Philthy socks.
Oh, I didn't see the Philthy.
See them hanging over there on the the green white.
I might need one pair of the green ones.
I got those made in Colorado.
That was in the connect you made with Boulder?
Yeah, well, I was about to go to their factory when I was living out there, and then I just never got around to it, but then I found time to contact them online. And they were in Broomfield, Colorado.
Okay.
They knit. It's a knitting factory. They knit socks and stuff. So I got, Philthy also. I feel like socks usually some of the filthiest
fire
products.
The whole I feel like
I'm trying to get some boxes.
It's really $1 million brand, like, and like just like the logo with it, the pirate, the gas, the pirate, but it's literally like it's like you in like a cartoon vibe, but it's not you, but it is you. Like I don't know, it's just the whole like the Philthy, the pirate, the Philthy wear is like I said, it's $1 million hit, bro, for real.
And it's like the chunker jackets.
Tofu was nice too, though. Tofu.co? Troll. See, I already forgot it. See, Philthy's better.
I know, right?
Philthy wins.
It's like,
but yeah, Trough.co is still a good one.
It was the OG.
Yeah, OG.
So it was the learning curve part of it. So I had to learn about branding a little bit.
Right.
But so even I like to say like the patch jackets. They're filthy, they're just covered in nonsense.
Filthy fucking swag.
It's like, I don't know, I like the graphic design that went into all the patches. Think about one logo and how many hours went in the original graphic designer. And then think about, there's 50 patches on it.
Right. $3.75 a patch, fucking.
And it's just like hours went into each of these designs, and then it's like thousands of hours, and it kind of, if you think about it, the amount of thought that went into all the little things.
For real.
And it's just filthy.
And like the way you do it, it's just like, I've never seen anybody go hard as you do. I'm like,
oh yeah.
And it's like, I think the correct word is filthy. Like, it's just straight filthy.
Yeah. So, I got some other ideas too that I'm trying to, like, with sewing and creating. I'm just into textiles.
Yeah.
So, clothing, like, random things. I've been thinking about, like, furniture.
Yeah.
Maybe I'll do some reupholstery soon.
I can see it, though.
Just like,
I can see, like,
textile stuff.
I feel like you're going to end up needing a warehouse.
Yeah. I wish. Yeah, I want to make some tote bags soon. And there's actually a company in town that used to make LL Bean tote bags. Here in Evansville. In the 80s, they were produced.
Maybe that's the ones you found that were not for sale. No, maybe I think I seen some shit recently. No. Maybe it was Retroco or some shit.
Maybe.
You get like some random LL Beans.
Yeah, I mean some of those LL Bean tote bags they be fetching dollars, buddy. Overseas.
Yeah, I be sleeping on them shits. I be just blue.
And I mean, I still haven't figured out, like, I guess it's about the age of them.
Yeah.
And by the tag you can tell, but I guess some of them aren't really worth much, but I just love good quality USA made tote bag. And so
find a lot of those in the bins.
I know, right?
You fuck with the bins?
There's no bin. The closest bin's here.
Indy?
New Albany. It's about an hour 45. It's right by Louisville, so it's kind of tragic. Indy's
they probably devour that shit down there.
Yeah, and then like I was living in Denver, and there was 2 there. So for a grip, I was just like once, twice a week, hanging out there for a few hours, and yeah, you would find some shit. You can find some shit in the bins.
Bunch of random shit.
You just can't find at Goodwill stores.
Yeah.
Like it's an experience.
For sure. I've taken people to the bins and like changed their life. They're like, oh my god, I see why you wanted to bring gloves when you wear this shit. He's like, just like so many different stories and just like changing people's life.
It's neat. And people don't even
fill a whole cart.
Realize it's a thing.
Fill a whole cart, pay $60.
Yeah.
Like, what the fuck?
And like how Goodwill thing, it's got a hole in it. They just get rid of it. And I guess it ends up in the bins.
Right.
So that's where you can find some of those old band tees that like.
And they should just sell them and just give you half off when you buy it.
Yeah.
That's what they should do.
Yeah.
Look how this is stained up, half off, no return. I'm hitting with that every time.
They've been raising prices lately. And like,
yeah, $3.50 a tee now.
Shit.
It's even higher here.
Even higher here.
Woo! Yeah, y'all. The cost is rising. The cost is rising daily. If you don't know, you already should. Goodwill. I've seen it here, like firsthand, where they will admit that they're hiding pieces in the back, and it's like, what the fuck? So don't be a corrupt Goodwill worker out there if you're working at the non-profit type business. It's crazy. I've gone to Goodwills in Lansing, and like they'll sell like just basic Michigan State shit, $20, $25, and it's like, god damn, your prices are higher than Salvation Army, and I thought they was taxing, you know? So like, I remember asking a lady, I was like, I'm a manager at another Goodwill, like, how can you have these high prices, you know? This is outrageous. She's like, don't you guys have a boutique section? And I was like, no. I said, everything is, you know, like, this isn't that. And she's like, well, every Goodwill has a boutique section. I said, y'all are taxing people on these prices. And she was just like, the prices, you know, they everything benefits the community. And I was hot. I was just like, you guys are raping and taxing the community. Like, this is crazy. You're asking us like $60 for a pair of coat shoes. I'm like, you're asking like fucking the store prices.
Yeah, I know, man. I mean, and they be getting everything for free. I don't know.
Everything.
They know what they're doing.
It's crazy.
They know what they're doing. In Bloomington for a little bit, there was a store that was owned by Goodwill, and it was a vintage store. I think Vintage Vogue is what it was called, but it was owned by Goodwill. And I mean, they ain't tastemakers, that's for sure.
Yeah.
Because it's still like
Hit or
a bunch
miss.
of mids. But it's like,
I love mids.
You can tell like they're kind of on to something.
Yeah.
And every now and then you find a piece like, oh man.
You ever have like one tee where you're just like, you bought it for like 10, 15 bucks, and you're just like, this is like a $500 tee. How the fuck did I get this?
There's been some times where I learned after the fact, after I sold it,
Yeah.
that it was maybe a
Oh, you learned the lesson the hard way.
And there was this one time that I learned the lesson the hard way. I even showed people a couple years later, like, look at this one I used to have.
Yeah.
Oh, I sold it for like 85, and they're just like, bro, what do you mean you sold it for 80? And then I was like, whatever. But then it was like a all over Marvel tee.
Yeah.
So
Marvel the Martian?
No, Marvel, like
Oh,
comic.
Marvel.
It was
Like all of them?
No, it was like two dudes yelling at each other or something. All over print Fruit Balloon tag.
Yeah.
One of them.
Oh, the 80s boy.
Mm-hmm. And yeah, I sold it for like 85. And I mean, those shits. I'll just say, I had another one. So I learned my lesson.
Yeah.
And the second one I came up on, like I guess it's probably my biggest sale. It's almost like I don't want to say it.
Hey,
It'll hurt feelings.
it's okay. We've been there. You understand this is a business. The pieces, some of them are expensive, but you got to remember, it's the rarity of that item. You know what I'm saying? You're not just paying for, oh, this is $40. Somebody sells it for $400. No, that's not how it works. You know what I'm saying? Like, you sell it for what the tees are worth, and I feel like some people you can be mad, but fuck, they're selling houses for fucking 20% above their retail right now.
Yeah,
That's crazy. That's like robbing you.
Yeah, who was this t-shirt? Who was that t-shirt? You know the Marvel tee I'm talking? It was a purple dude. Magneto.
Oh shit.
Dead stock. I can't even say, dude. It's an XL. Dead.
Ooh!
I mean,
Oh!
and
XL, y'all, is a perfect size if you're a little chubby, little tall, little whatever. Perfect.
It was like basically given to me by a guy I used to work with too, and and he's kind of like antisocial dude. He used to work at the screen print shop that I worked at with him, and I came back finally, opened the store.
He knew what he was doing.
I mean, he had just recently told me about this old Mario game he sold on eBay for like $1,200 or something. That's like unopened, and it was like big, crazy. And but so I was telling him, I was getting a T-shirt printed for the shop. I was like, yo, open the shop in town. You gotta come check it out.
Yeah.
He was the older dude in the back that would just be printing, like setting up the screens all the time. And he would talk. There was a comic book shop across the street that I remember he used to go to. And so I was like, man, you probably got some t-shirts I'd like. You should bring some through. And he still hasn't been, but he hit me up one day. He's like, yo, I got a couple tote boxes I finally pulled out of my closet. If you can make it over to the screen print shop today, I got them in my car. And I pull up, and he's got a whole box of jerseys, like good, I'm talking like good hockey jerseys, good baseball jerseys, like good stuff.
Yeah.
Like good, authentic, older, made in USA, Majestics, starters.
The best.
The good ones, champions. And then the other box is like t-shirts, and like there's like a Halloween movie tee. There's some 5-6 anime.
Was it hard to contain it?
It was.
Yeah.
But then in the end, he was like, I'm like, yeah, how much you want for all of it? He's like, no, I just want you to have it. I've been talking 2 tote boxes, and like, so then I'm like, dude, what can I do?
You get free Philthy merch for the rest of your life.
And he's like, oh no, man, maybe just bring me a pizza from Papa John's. Like, I like that 3 cheese pizza. So
You're getting that pizza every week.
Yeah, every time I go there, I stop at
Every
Papa
time.
John's. And I didn't even tell you, but he had the all over print. I was like, this is what I was hoping you would have. This is it.
The Grail.
The Grail.
What'd you do with it?
Well, I hung it up there for a while, and then I ended up, I had to put it on.
Part
eBay.
ways?
It was like, okay, this is one of those ones.
Yeah.
This is what
we've been working hard for.
This is once in a lifetime.
Yeah.
And I put it on eBay, and I'm not a big Marvel guy.
Yeah.
So yeah, it's cool to have it in here. But first of all,
Was it a 93 dated one?
I think so.
Yeah, it's the best fucking year. I'm telling you.
Yeah.
If you don't know, 93, not just because I was born in that year, but it's the best fucking year. They got Marvel, Grateful Dead. They got the goddamn the Bulls winning shit. They got you name it, it's there. Fucking what is the one? Popeye. They got Popeye. They got a lot of shit. But yeah, back to the Philthy World special.
But I respect it, but it's like it's not gonna sell in here, just around here.
Yeah.
There's not a ton of like collectors
like that,
like there is in California.
They don't just pay anywhere in the world.
And I put it on there, and I mean, it was 4 figures.
That's beautiful.
Definitely 4 figures.
Well worth it though. Like I said, that's what you grind for.
And he even was like, yo, if you do sell any for a lot, just let me know. Like, I don't want any money, but I just like to know. That'd be pretty cool to know. And so I let him know. I told him how much I sold it for, and he was shocked, but he was still not asking for anything.
That's still crazy.
I don't know. He just had respect for it because I used to work with him, and I'm just cool with it.
That's love.
And so it was just all love.
Yeah,
But
that's the best though.
It was cool. It was a cool story, cool thing that happened. I won't forget that.
This is why we doing this podcast, because we looking for more stories just like that. Hit my man Phil up. Go tap into Philthy Wear while you in Kentucky, Indiana. It don't even matter. Anywhere in the Midwest, tap in with him, man. For
We're
real.
right on the border of Kentucky.
The gas is 30 cents cheaper too. So get your gas over there.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, in Kentucky?
Yeah.
I know, right across the river.
Yeah.
Yes.
My buddy Danny literally goes there and gets gas all the time.
Yeah, I should have done that yesterday. Good thinking. I
It's
forget
like
about it.
It's like 405 or something, or 404.
10, really?
Yeah.
Damn.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's like 460 in Michigan.
Like 10-minute drive.
Yeah, it's, not as bad as Cali, but I think it's like 16 a gallon out there.
I just got that van. I don't even know what the mile per gallon on that is, but I wish I brought
Who
my
cares?
van. I wish I brought my van to show you guys. But
Might have to send y'all some pictures and at least show y'all what it looks like.
maybe I'll take a video. I'll go take a video and then send it, edit it.
There you go.
But new Philthy van. It's for the brand. I did it for the brand. It ain't the daily driver.
Not yet.
Not yet. But I'm gonna hopefully take it on some road trips. I mean,
Sunday, June 5th, Tri-City Vintage Flea Market, man. Tell y'all need to tag them in the comments.
Soon.
Yeah.
That's like 2 weeks.
Yeah, 13 days in the wake up.
Damn, 13 days and a wake up.
Yeah.
And then that's it.
We're there.
not gonna go to Indy 500 this weekend?
Whew, no. I got an event down in Holland, Michigan this weekend, and then
You ever been to the Indy 500?
no.
It's pretty neat, man. It's usually Indy sports.
See, my ear, like I got like ear issues, so, like from the military and shit. So like my left ear, bro, like screams, loud shit. I'm like, oh god, I need to get the fuck out of here.
It's I wonder. I've been a couple of times, but you know there be people selling NASCAR.
Oh, I bet NASCAR shit like
and it's not like a flea market.
Yeah.
It's just like true race
heads.
lovers. Yeah, and I don't know if I never really went when I was. It's been 5-6 years, so I wasn't quite into the vintage yet, so I wasn't really shopping. But I bet you there's some dudes that got like old shit.
Oh yeah,
Stacks of it.
all over Prince.
Just tees.
Fucking damn Dale. Praise Dale. You know, just
Oh, I bet.
ready to sell their shit now.
It's a crazy experience though, because that whole track, it's like there's a golf course in the middle of the track.
Really?
There's they have a concert stage, a whole concert in the middle of the track during the race.
What the fuck?
Like, I think like Skrillex was there a lot whenever I went to it. It's usually like some EDM stuff, but I mean, some names you would recognize.
Right.
And it's just huge, that whole place.
You like a lot of EDM?
And not necessarily that.
What's your go-to? You like the bop?
I like the house.
Yeah.
It's just like,
You'll like our DJ. We got DJ Dropout. He's a house DJ. He loves that shit.
yeah, I dig it, man. You can't really find it around here. Like there's no like clubs,
Right.
which I ain't even talking about the clubs, but
Still want to
it's
turn
just
up a little bit.
yeah. And around here, Southern Indiana, they got big Ford Center and big shows, but it's usually country music.
Oh man.
90% of what comes here is country music, and then it's just ain't for me. Obviously, they know the market, they know what they're doing.
Yeah.
But every now and then there'll be a classic rock, you know, Kiss, Elton John, you know, like just some classic rock.
Yeah.
Or
Nothing too hard or too crazy.
But nothing that's like pushing the envelope, like
Right.
electronic or hip hop or
No hip hop at all. So they're not bringing no J. Cole concerts here. No Kendrick.
No. So I wish I could help change it somehow.
Yeah.
But I'm busy doing my thing.
100%.
Philthy music scene.
Philthy Music Fest.
Oh,
Yo, let's plan some shit.
that would be cool.
I swear. Yeah, I'm
Gotta
in.
get up to Evansville. Gotta
Yeah.
get all these.
Oh, I got artists that'll travel.
Yeah.
They're ready. They're ready to network and go crazy with other artists. And whether they're making some country hip hop bops out here or what, you know, either way. Hey, y'all already know. Y'all see this video?
Trying to make something happen.
Tap in with them if you want to come out to Evansville and do a show. The Philthy, man, I don't even know what you want to call it. Philthy Music Fest. That shit sounds gas.
Yeah, it does. It's simple as that.
Yeah. Get like some vendors, local vendors. Get like, you know what I'm saying? Get some food vendors. You know, 'cause y'all already got the pronto dogs and the
Plenty of food trucks around here.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
I know I can get some artists.
Yeah.
I can get a handful already. I got a Suburban. I can ride with like 8 of them.
Yeah.
Let's plan some shit.
I'll keep that in mind.
Yeah.
I'll keep in my notebook. I got a lot of ideas.
It's good to have a notebook and write them down so you don't lose them.
Oh yeah, that's right. You might think of an idea and forget tomorrow.
For real.
Write that shit down. Yeah. So trying to make some shit happen.
Anything that you wanna promote right now? Any new pieces coming or anything you're extra excited about? Besides all the pickups from the Vintage Collective.
To the Bogstown thing, got a big couple stacks of some fire, so we'll slowly start putting that out today, tomorrow, this week.
Hell yeah.
And then I'm gonna try and start sewing some shit, start making some unique shit, get some shit ready for like the fall.
If he's talking, I won't interrupt you, but if he's talking about unique shit, y'all just better get excited because every single piece that this man makes is unique as shit. So the patchwork, the pin work, yeah, I'm excited. You got me excited.
I got some t-shirt ideas that, you know, I got some ideas. I got a little team, so I'll be doing a lot of stuff myself, kind of thing.
I feel it.
But
it's nice to have help though.
Yeah.
It's nice to have help whenever you can get it.
yeah,
Like I'm like, whenever I go to events, I'm like, please let me get a fucking helper. You know? If I don't, I'm like, hopefully I know a vendor there. They can watch my shit, get some food, get some drinks.
this at that event in Bogstown, there was this girl. Her name's Daisy, and she went to IU with me.
Oh shit.
And she helped me when I did my fashion show. They would give the day of the show. They gave everybody, all the designers, a helper to like get the models ready.
Right.
It was a whole fashion show. I had like 5 outfits, 5 people, and I mean, it was last minute. Like the day before, I didn't sleep. Like
Trying to like
I had a
make
lot.
it perfect.
Yeah, and I just had a lot more than I was pushing myself. You know? I made more than I needed.
You wanted that shit to be filthy.
But it was about, it was, man. I do have one piece that wasn't in the show. I can show you that's like a pretty unique piece.
An exclusivity.
Oh yeah, I'll show you in a sec. But this girl though, she was there. She was my helper the day before the show, and she helped me do sewing stuff. And I'm talking last minute. I'm talking the show.
Does she live around here?
No, she's up in Bloomington. But she was there selling stuff at the event, and she was one of the first people that saw me yell my name like right when I got there. Hadn't even shopped yet, and she's like, "Oh, it's good to see her and her boyfriend, her fiance." But cool thing, I'll get around to it. But she helped me with sewing. I'm talking the show is at 2. I had to dip at 12 to go home and shower because it's been 2 days now because I've been grinding. And then I had to get back there, and we're still putting on snaps on this button-up shirt. Like I'm talking 30 minutes to the show. I'm sweating it out over here.
Dripping all over the garment.
Yeah, and so, but she helped me. If she didn't help me, I wouldn't have made it. But so I even made these bandanas. I got printed these bandanas, custom designed them, custom like colors, printed them on this machine. You had this fabric printing machine, like expensive.
They had a fabric machine at IU.
Yeah.
So you got to see a lot of like.
I got to use some cool shit.
Yeah.
Yeah, but so I had to, I cut them out of the fabric, had to sew the edges, make a whole bandana, because my theme was like a little bit of Western workwear neon theme. So workwear you use in neon colors, but it was also like Western vibe.
Yeah.
And so these bandanas were a good fit.
Were they the neon ones?
Some of them were white with little neon hits, and some of them were like a neon with different colors in them. But she was I gave her a bandana. This was 3 years ago at the event.
Really?
She had on
the same one?
And she didn't even know. Like, I was about to leave, and I was like, she had it like wrapped around her neck, kind of stuffed in her shirt, but it's like, that's the bandana I gave you. That's the Philthy bandana. And it was just like heart touching. Yeah, it was like, man.
Remember that video?
Why'd you
poke my heart?
No, I don't.
Yeah, it's like a little kid, like these 2 little kids. little girl like pushes him or like pushes him. He's like, ow, you poked my heart.
Yeah, she poked my heart.
Yeah,
for sure. How you doing?
Fine, how are you?
Doing good. Yeah, but let me show you this.
Made it to IU, man. This guy's very talented. I'm gonna dive through some of the pieces I got later. Woo!
The tennis ball.
Yo!
Double-breasted coat.
Yo, where did you get this material from?
Tennis ball guy in there.
Yo, this is insane.
I'm gonna show it on the video.
Jesus.
It's tennis ball felt.
This needs to be in
I
like.
got on eBay.
This needs to be hanging.
It was hanging for a while.
Does it get like dust in there? Is it too heavy?
If it was, because I don't really want to sell it. So
Right.
it will collect dust, and it is heavy.
Right. Yeah. It's
So
super big. This is like 600 balls. Like, my dog would go crazy with this shit.
So
Absolutely bonkers.
it was just a unique idea for a project. And even last minute, the day after I ordered the material, my teacher's like, "Hey, you probably shouldn't do that because it's gonna be like an inch thick when you gotta sew it in the spot. It's probably not gonna work."
Yeah.
I was like, "I already ordered it."
Just sounding like negative creator vibe. Like, let me just do what I
She
do.
was definitely trying to like let me do my thing, but she was like, "I don't know, man. But the time, you know, it was for a project, so there's a due date. You know, she's just trying.
She wasn't living in Philthy World yet.
But yeah, she's like, I can handle this. I'll just let her know. It's all good. Down for something. I don't just want to do something normal
That's fire.
that I won't care about.
That's like one of those pieces where it's like, do you patch it on the back with like, yeah, it's just like, it just,
I need somebody.
It's
I
so
know
wild.
Wear this one.
yeah, that's
Down like Andre Agassi.
something,
Pull up in this thing.
something
Just
happened,
wave,
something
and
needs,
that's it.
yeah.
Let's get a picture of
Thank you.
it. Yeah.
Yeah, that is something I've never even thought would be created in life.
And then like Balenciaga made a little jacket that looks similar to it a year or later, but I'm not saying.
That's what I think of, like, I think like the Balenciaga, like the Gucci, like that's what I think when I see that.
I don't think they use tennis ball felt like it's
They didn't go filthy with it like you did.
not quite, man. Not quite.
So what would something like that if you were to sell it, go for?
You know, it's all handmade. And it's a unique piece.
Oh, one of one.
It's gonna be.
One of 1 million.
That's a stack.
Yeah, it's got to be a stack. I think stack minimum just to start it out.
Yeah, I mean, and that's here in Evansville.
Yeah.
If I gotta bring it.
Fashion
to
show
New York,
might run up to
LA.
5.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah,
Depends on who touches it.
exactly.
But I already touched it. So.
Where's Tiger? Where's Tiger? Where's
Serena?
That'd be even crazier.
That'd be in the museum.
I'm thinking like Roger Federer, like
Yeah.
the greats, have them all wear that shit like a gold jacket, green jacket.
This one dude in town, he's a tennis coach, and he saw it. He's like, yo, I know some tennis people. I'm gonna get some autographs on these little blank patches, like the name tag type patches.
Yeah.
He's like, I'm gonna get them like 10, 15 autographs, and then we can put them all like inside of that. So it's got the tennis guy and all these autographs from famous tennis players.
What?
So I'm waiting on it.
He
I
said,
I gave him. It's like these little patches.
Okay.
They're just blank.
Yeah.
So it's, you know, it's like put some
Are you gonna
Yeah.
dance?
autograph one. Get literally.
I love it. I love the creativity you bring. Like, I'm gonna show, like when I do these, when I show these review of this stuff I got, like the pants, like, yo, like you are easily the pin king, the patch king, the textile king. Hey, I appreciate you letting me do this, man, for real.
Yeah,
Episode 79, y'all. Philthy World exclusive. I'm here with the man. He already done told you. Go tap in, go follow. All the details are gonna be in the description. You don't gotta worry. And if you ever coming down to the Midwest, take that extra couple drive and come down all the way to the bottom, right to Evansville, and pull up, man.
It's
For real.
home with Don Mattingly. And
Y'all know who he is.
They filmed a league of their own here, so I got a little shrine up there, you know, with Madonna and Tom Hanks. So,
Madonna's from Bay City.
is she?
So that's funny as hell. Don Mattingly, Evansville, Bay City, Madonna. Hey, y'all done heard that shit.
See, here's some Mattingly. If you ever get some Mattingly pieces, I'll probably buy them. Same with League of Their Own. Look at this one.
I think I might have a Mattingly piece at the house.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, it's like it's kind of like that, but it's like the old starters.
Look at that one right there.
Woo!
That was a banger. It's great. Got him on the front too. So
Y'all gonna see when I do this rap run.
I'm trying to get him in here. He's got a little charity, so I'm trying to figure out a way.
Oh yeah, we're definitely gonna blow them up on tags.
Okay.
Yeah.
And I got an idea. I think it's the master plan.
Yeah.
But I've yet to pursue it. It's gonna take. I'm gonna need an arm from this guy and an arm from that guy.
Or
Do it after the MLB season's over because he's still coaching right now. But I'm thinking it's a little meet and greet thing. I just need it for an hour.
Yeah.
I just need his body for an hour and his approval. And like, I got this little idea. So
That'd be lit.
hopefully I'll make it happen.
Yeah.
So
That sounds like something I definitely want to pull up and support for.
it would be. I mean, there'd be a line at the door if I can do what I'm envisioning.
Right.
So we'll see.
Hell yeah.
See, I don't have the timetable for it, but
Hey, it's on the notebook though, right?
it's in the notebook.
That's all that
So,
matters.
Yeah, but I don't know what's next really. I got the van. I just got the van, so that was my biggest. I've been looking for
It's all gas, no brakes.
all gas.
Wherever.
Yeah. So it took me about 9 months, 10 months to get a vehicle for the shop. So
Is that just like for like having him and the store employees fucking go boom? Hey, you send here, you go here, and we're just all over the racks, or is it more or less for trips?
More like, I guess first comes the mobile billboard, like advertising.
Yep.
And then pop-ups, and then once I get some time road tripping, picking, and then really just it's for the brand too.
Yeah.
So gonna monetize it.
Yeah.
Do some
Make
cool
some
things.
ads, make
Videos.
some all day.
Cool stuff. Just
Y'all already on it with like the uniqueness and like the consistency of showing off the fish, showing off the tees. Now it's gonna be showing off the fish, showing off the tees in front of this fire van, in the fire van, pulling up a crazy visual. I can already see it.
it's just something different.
Yeah.
That you don't see
Right.
people doing. I don't know. One thing I feel like I see a lot in vintage shops is they got the toys and stuff, and I just ain't into that.
Right.
I just, like I said, textiles only. I just only into textiles.
I
So
like
I'm
it
just
though.
like,
I got a lot of toys
trying
that I
to
just
do
sit
my
on.
own little thing. Just trying to hone in on what I don't know. I like to be a little different.
Yeah.
Just make sure.
Oh,
I
you're
like
beyond
to see
different.
I like to see what everyone else is doing. And just make sure I'm a little different.
We drove 7.5 hours to enter Philthy World. Let me tell you, you do it different every time over here, man. Yeah, it's very different here. And like I said, y'all will appreciate, like I said, the whole store, the man's energy, his hospitality, the love you feel in the store, the creativity. Man, I'm gonna stop saying it enough. I'm gonna let y'all see. I'm gonna give it a little wrap around. But I appreciate you again, man. Hey,
It's always a pleasure.
the next time, hey, we'll be back. Episode 79. Hey, the Philthy World's exclusive. Tap in, go follow. That's the legend right there. That's the legend. Peace, y'all.